Hi, I'm Connie Townsend, group fitness instructor and personal trainer, here with my volunteers, Judy and Betsy. We're going to do a workout for you that you can do from home. So join us. Get your water, get a towel, and we're going to do a full workout, starting with a warm-up, and then we'll be doing some cardio, some weight, or in this case, we're using bands today, and a lot of balance and stability and stretching. So it's a full workout. We're gonna start with the warm-up though. We're gonna march. Now widen out first. Nice tall posture. Head is high, shoulders are back. Now, anytime we do any cardio of any kind or any moving, just adjust it to your abilities, adjust it to your level. So if you ever need to stop what we're doing later on, you always just come to a march. Don't just stop though. Okay, let's make it a narrow march. Start getting those knees a little higher. Starting to warm up the body. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going into a step touch. It's a step touch, step touch. You can get those arms swinging. So during the warm-up, we're just gradually getting the body to start to move. All the joints are warming up. The temperature is going up. The heart rate's going up a little. We're getting the blood flowing. All right, 4, 3, 2. Now, just a step tap. So you're keeping the feet wide, you're just swaying side to side. Shoulders are back. You don't want to start leaning forward. 4, 3, let's come to a stop. Roll the shoulders. Now, inhale, exhale. Nice big roll. It's originating from the shoulders though. Don't lift the arms. Just let them hang. Let's go the other direction. Okay, 4 more. 3, 2. Let's do an overhead rope climb. We're gonna reach and reach. So now we're starting to lengthen the spine, get a little taller, start reaching out through the fingers, start making those arms a little straighter. In 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now our feet are kind of wide, so we're going to sit and stand. It's a squat. You know the rules with the squat. Don't just stand up and push your knees out. That'll hurt your knees. You're gonna sit down, stand up. Now on your way back up, be sure to push through those heels. That takes the pressure off the knees. Chin is just neutral. Don't look down. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a squat and a reach. Now we're reaching up from the side. Sit and stand. You can always slow things down if it's just going too fast for you. Reach. Kind of come over the top a little bit if you can. Get those sides stretched out. Lengthening the spine again and warming up those big leg muscles. 4, 3, 2. All right, heels up and back. Heel, heel. So you bend at the knee, your feet are still wide. And let the knees just hang there. We're not bringing them up. Now arms are straight, we're gonna swing back. So start at your side, just push back. So now we're starting to get our upper back warmed up and our back of our shoulders. We're also getting the hamstrings, the backs of the legs warmed up and kind of stretching the front of the legs. 4, 3, 2. Let's march it. March, march. Woo! Bring them back in narrow. Remember, you're nice and tall. 8, 7, 6. Now we're going to preview a move that we're going to do later. It's a grapevine. It looks like this. So step, cross, step together. Always step out first. Then that trailing leg is going to step behind, cross behind. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Back to a march. Wide feet. Okay. Now let's come to a stop. Let's rest on our legs. We're going to drop the belly button toward the floor. Feel your tailbone and back rise up a little. And then go the other way. We're gonna round, tuck the chin, round the back. And then drop the belly button. We're loosening up our spine. Up, round, and flatten out the back. One more. And let it drop. We're gonna tuck and roll back up. Inhale. All right, we're warmed up. So get some water, and then we'll keep moving. Okay, we're going to work our muscles, and today we're using a band. We've used these before. We happen to have bands with handles, but you might have, say, something left over from a physical therapy visit where you have a wide, flat band. You know, use that, or a bungee cord, or anything that has a little stretch to it. Okay. First off, we're going to step on it. So, ever so carefully. We want to step on it with both feet. So take your time doing it. Don't trip yourself. We're going to alternate between legs and upper body on this. So we're going to do our duck walks that we've done many, many times. So you can just hold on to the handles or the ends of the band if you don't have handles. If you ever need to make it harder, you can always cinch down tighter. If you need to make it lighter, yeah, I guess you have to get another band. Okay, now the point of it is we're just going to take some side steps. Now you have to lift your foot just ever so slightly to let you step out, but don't step too high because then we'll lose it. We'll step 2 this way, and then we'll go back. Step, and step. So you're stepping as far as that band will let you. Step, and go right, well, you guys are going left now. And step. So just 2 steps, and then we change direction. So step, and step. Now keep those knees a little bit bent here. You don't want to do this with locked knees. All right, come back and let's stop there. So that's really working in those all the stabilizing muscles in the hip joint as well as those side leg muscles. Now we're gonna switch to upper body. Now if your band is just too tight, a way to make it lighter is to step on it with just one foot, but then you have to center right there in the center of it. So you can decide how much resistance you want. Stand tall, palms forward, upper arm stays glued to your side. Let's just do a bicep curl. Now don't bring it all the way to the top if you can't. Don't force it. Just a nice upward motion will work the front of those arms. Keep the wrist nice and straight. And if this is a little too much, you can always alternate one then the other. But don't let those elbows wander forward. Keep them locked at your side. Your knees are loose, so don't lock them. We want to keep the pelvis nice and neutral and not let the back arch. Shoulders down. We're trying to really focus on the front of the arm. We use the biceps a lot in carrying things, pulling things. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let those arms rest. Our legs start pretty narrow and our toes are facing front. Now we've done a side leg lift many times. We've even done it banded before. That's what we're doing today. We are just doing a side leg lift. Now it's tricky because as you lift that leg, it's pulling against the other one, so it affects your balance. So it's quite a balance exercise as well as really getting those hip muscles strong and stable. Go at a slow speed, not too fast. Now, if you're having a lot of trouble balancing, you can just do one leg for a bit, hold onto a countertop or a chair, and then switch to the other leg. You don't have to do the alternating. That's just kind of a challenging move for balance. All right, last one. Whew! Now back to the upper body, arms. Oh, let's see, let's turn our palms in. So we're leading with the thumbs going forward. We're going to do one front raise and then one side raise. And if you have a pretty strong band, you can't lift very high, so don't try. Just as much as that shoulder will allow. So the palm stays facing the same direction, both movements. Front, side. And you feel it really pulling on your core, on your torso muscles. So that means it's a core exercise, as well as your shoulders. Pull the navel toward the spine. If that hurts anything in your elbow area, you can always do your front raises with palms down. That might help a little bit. So you can change your arm position if that bothers anything in your shoulder, in your elbow. Okay, one more. Front and side. Woo! So we're back to the lower body. Let's step a little wider on the band. And we're going to want some more tension on the band. So come down and grip it a little bit shorter. We're doing banded squats. Feet a little wider than hip width apart, toes facing front. Shoulders back and down. Keep that chin neutral. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna push through the heels, coming back up. So it's a regular old squat, but this time we've added more resistance. You can adjust that resistance by adjusting your hand grip. You can start using those handles if it's just too much. That's how you can make it a little less resistance, make it longer. If it's still not adding any, then you just hold it lower down. Okay. 3, 2, and last one. Let's bring those legs a little closer back in. We're gonna finish this up. Turn the palms back so they're facing backward. Shoulders back and down. Draw the navel in, tighten up the torso. Let's finish this with just some back arm lifts. Swing back. So now we're working the back of the shoulders, upper back, and the core. All right, so after this, we're gonna probably get moving. So go get some water and put the band aside. All right, set that band aside. Don't let it get around your feet. Make sure you can move all directions. We're gonna do some cardio now. We're gonna work on our heart and lungs and build endurance. First, marching. Now, if we're doing something you just are not comfortable with, just come on back to the march. Don't ever stop. All right, so in the warm-up, we did a grapevine, not yet. In 4, 3, 2, grapevine. Step, cross, step, together. You can get your arms pumping. Stay upright. Okay, one more, then come on back. We're gonna squat, sit, stand. Now we're using those squats as a cardio exercise. Moving a little quick, gets that heart rate up. All right, grapevine. Now, we're gonna do just one grapevine, one squat. So, not yet. Here we go, grapevine. Now squat, down, up, grapevine, back, and squat. And grapevine. I know it takes a bit to get it. And grapevine, and down, and up, grapevine. And down, and up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now stay here, march it. Okay, let's walk it forward and back. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. But I'm gonna change. We're gonna add kind of one lunge to the walking forward and one lunge to the walking back. Not yet? All right, I'll show you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, step. Now back, 2, 3, 4, lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, step forward, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, back, front. 1, 2, 3, 4, lunge. Back, 2, 3, 4, lunge. A little tricky. And 1, 2, one more. March it. Let's just stay here for some alternating lunges. Looks like this. We're moving fast, so we're not going very deep. You're just stepping forward, stepping back. Now don't lean over. Keep the body up. It's really just the legs that are doing it. Your feet are hip width apart. Now, when you go forward, land in that heel. That keeps the pressure off the knees. One more. Now march it, other side. So let's try it with the other lead. Let's walk it forward, lunge it. 1, 2, 3, 4, lunge. Now back, 2, 3, 4, lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, lunge. Back, 2, 3, 4. It's just a step forward, step back. One more set. Forward and lunge. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. March it. We're on that other lead. Okay. Let's try something else now. We're going to do a double shuffle forward and a step touch back. So, we'll show you. It's a double shuffle. It's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, step touch. Whoa, march it. I want to make sure that we're getting it. Double shuffle. And step touch. Now keep it going. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Step touch. Shuffle. Step touch. And shuffle last time. Step touch. All right, step touch right here. And bring your feet wide. Come to a stop. Now, toes facing front. We're gonna roll up on the toes and down. Up, down. Kind of hard to do with your feet wide. Two, and 1. Now, hip width. Same thing, toes forward, calf raise. And up and down. So this is the balance part. Okay, 4, 3, burning, 2, and let's march it. We'll go back to those grapevine squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. Other side. Down, up, one more set. And down, and up. Okay, let's walk it. Just walk forward and back, regular. 4, 3, 2. Let's finish this segment with some alternating lunges. Step forward, back. Head is high. Land in the heels. And only just take a little step if you want. Not very deep. Or you can make it a full lunge. Woo! All right, march it out. Now, keep moving around. Don't just come to a stop. Go get some water and come back with your band. All right, we're back to the bands. Now remember the last segment we did with the bands, we worked our biceps and we worked our shoulders. We're gonna take each of those exercises we did and we're going to do 4 of each. So let's step on it carefully because it needs to be anchored somewhere. Might as well be under our feet. Okay, shoulders back and down. Loosen the knees a little. You don't have to stand in a squat, but don't lock them. Okay, palms forward, upper arm glued to your side. And remember those bicep curls. So right now we're doing a few more than 4, just to remind us. Okay, now Turn palms back. I'm adding these in. They're back. Well, no, we did these. Back arm lifts. All right, 4 more like that. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going back to the bicep curl. Palms forward, up. 1 more. Then turn them around. Keep the arms straight. Push back. And turn them around, bicep curl. And facing back, back lift. All right, shake them out a moment, roll them around, let them rest. So we'll do side raises, do a series of those, and then go to the front raises. This time we're going to put the palms down when we do our front raises, but we'll start side this time. Shoulders back, shoulders down, head is high, loose knees, and now you notice we're not able to lift all the way to shoulder height, so don't push it. The lighter the band, the higher you can go. But if you've got a pretty stiff band, you do not want to go very high. 1 more. Now palms facing backward. Pulling on the body, so pull that navel in. Okay, going back out to the side. 4, 3, 2. Keep the shoulders down. Front raise. 4, 3, 2. And side, last set. 4, 3, 2. Front raise. All right, now relax them. We're gonna step off, step off with 1 foot. We're gonna drop that handle, make that band really long. So we're not gonna do double-handed this time. Palm is facing front, so it's like you stop traffic and then grip it. We're starting at the shoulder and we're ending at the shoulder. We're going to press up. And you can adjust it. If it's too easy, make it shorter. If it's too hard, then don't press all the way up. Just maybe a little upward lift. But if it's just right, then try to straighten your arm out. It's like you're pressing into the ceiling. Okay, 1 more. Now come back down to the shoulder, just hold it there. And if it's not tight enough, make it shorter. Okay, we're adding resistance. Legs are close. We're just going to do a side flexion with the body. So we're flexing in our side muscles. Tilting. But all of the abdominal muscles are working right now. You have to engage them first though. So draw the navel back to the spine. Woo! 1 more. Okay, we're switching sides. So when we're going up overhead, we need a long band. So probably step just right near the handle or at the end of that band if you don't have a handle. Okay, anytime the arm is down like this, your elbow's in, palm faces forward, and up and down. You can slow it down. Whatever you need to do. Draw the navel in. And if you can't press overhead, if you're having trouble with the shoulder, you can always turn that palm toward you. And then just lifting in the front of the body And you can also make it very small. So there are lots of ways to modify. All right, one more. Woo! Okay, did you need it shorter? Go ahead and set it the way you did on the other side. We're just gonna hold it close to the shoulder. So we've kind of weighted the body from here. Draw the navel in, and we're gonna lean. Nice and slow. So these are called side flexions. We're flexing those muscles in the sides. But all the core is involved. So by holding that weight or that resistance, holding the handle at your shoulder, it's really getting the arm to work again. And one more. Woo! Okay, step off. We're gonna finish with our pullbacks. Now, if you have handles, you can put your hands through the handles because they're pesky and they might hit you in the head. Widen out a little bit. We do these a lot because they're good for the back. Now, first, shoulders up, then let those shoulder blades slide down your back. You start narrow, you end wide. So you're pulling the elbows back. The length between your hands gets bigger. So we'll just finish with this. Relax your shoulders. Draw the navel in. All right, and then we'll put the bands aside and we will start moving again. All right, we're ready to move again. So be sure to set that band out of your way. We're gonna be moving sideways, forward and back. So we don't wanna trip. All right, now those movements we did already, the grapevine with a squat, and then grapevine back with a squat. We'll do that. Then we'll walk forward and lunge, and walk back and lunge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, grapevine, and squat, sorry. Almost snuck up on me. And squat, and up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. One more set. One more. Walk it. Now it's a lunge and back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, back, front. You got it. One more. And back. Alternating lunges, forward, back, forward, back. Remember, you don't have to go very deep because we're going quick. Land in your heel. Balance with your arms. In 4, 3, 2, double shuffle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and step touch. Let's do it again. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Now step touch, step touch, step touch, going backward. Shuffle. Step touch. One more time. And step touch back. Woo! March it. Now wide feet, up on the toes and down, up, down. One more like this. Now narrow. Up and down, up and down. Spread the toes. You're gonna roll all the way up, all the way down. One more. Okay, now we're gonna march on the other side. Woo! 4, 3, grapevine squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. So this is a good exercise in coordination. One more. Okay, let's walk it. 1, 2, 3, 4, lunge. And back, 2, 3, 4, back lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, lunge. Back, 2, 3, 4, lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And lunge, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And march, whoops. We'll go back over here and march, I guess. Although, I want to do our double shuffles. So, we're going to change leads. That second side. We got to do our shuffles with this lead. Here we go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Step, touch, back. And shuffle, 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 shuffle. Step, touch, back. 4, 3, 2. Just keep at it. You'll get it. And step, touch. One more. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Step, touch, back. Woo! And calf raises. Let's do fast this time. Your feet are wide. Roll up. 4, 3, 2, and let's go narrow. Spread the toes. Up, 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 up. So this gives us a chance to kind of catch our breath. And we're getting our lower legs strengthened. Woo! 4, 3, march it. Let's just do some grapevines, no squats. So just side to side. Get those arms swinging. And then come back to center, squats, down. Just hold it here. Your feet are pretty narrow. 4, 3, 2. Now we'll walk forward and back, no lunges. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. You can get those arms really big or keep them low. That's how you adjust your intensity level. Make them small steps if you need to. No arms. One more. Alternating lunges, forward, back. Woo! Okay, one more. Double shuffle. 1, 2, 1, 2. Step touch, go back, back, back. Shuffle. Step touch back. Woo-hoo! One more. Shuffle. Step touch back. Okay, stay here and step touch. Okay, we're gonna bring that heart rate back down. So the arms get lower, steps get smaller. We never want to come to a stop. We always want to let that heart rate come down gradually. Woo! Four, 3. Let's step wide, toes forward, and do a few more calf raises as we finish out this segment. And then we'll cool down, do a little core. Okay, I hope you got a little bit of water. You're relaxed now, your heart rate's down. We're going to start or end where we started. We're just going to do our little cool down. With a wide march. 4, 3. We're slower this time. Narrow steps. Remember, you're always tall. Shoulders are backing down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Go into that step touch. It's really slow. This works for balance exercise too, because it's hard to step touch at a slow motion pace. Four, 3. Now let's keep our feet wide and just tap. So you're swaying side to side. And do a few more of these. And then we'll come to a stop and we'll roll the shoulders forward. Make it exaggerated. Be sure to just kind of dangle those arms. We're not making the circle from our arms or hands. It's originating in our shoulder movement. Let's go backward. Give a little squeeze back there in the upper back. All right, bring them back. Now we're going to rope climb. So straight up. Reach, reach. At this slower pace, we can really get a good extension out of those arms. Really stretch out the spine. In 4, 3. Now give me a little squat. Down and reach. So we're reaching up from the side this time. Up and over. You feel your sides really stretching here. All right. Now on the next one, we're going to come up, reach up, and over the top. You can feel it stretch all the way down your side into your hip. All right, bring it down and chest height, bring it across. Use that other hand to give it a little gentle pull. And you can feel the stretch from the upper back all the way around and into the arm. Now while we're in this position, let's turn and look over that shoulder. So we've combined an upper back and arm stretch and shoulder with a neck stretch. All right, and back to center, release it. We're going to go up and over and hold. This is the other arm this time. Back a little so it's right beside your ear. Reach out through the fingertips. And then come on back to center. Let's bring it across the chest. Give it a gentle, constant pull. Now don't let that shoulder raise up. Keep it down. Really feel it in the side of the shoulder there. And then while you're holding that, let's turn and look over that shoulder. Don't ever force a neck stretch. Just go to the end of that stretch where it's still comfortable and then hold it. And then turn front. Let's come front. Well, let's see. We're going to lace the fingers. We're going to do our typical upper back stretch where you tuck the chin and round the back. And then raising back up, let's come around and put the palms in the low back if you can, or on your hips facing down. All right, and we're going to pull those elbows together back there. You're feeling that stretch across the chest and in the front of the shoulders. All right, now release the elbows, grab the hands back there if you can, and let them drop. If you can't find the hands, just hang them at your side and pull back a little bit. All right, let's tilt the head to the side so you're stretching down the side of the neck and into the shoulder. Take your time. And then other side. Now back to center. We're going to release, feet wide. We're going to do a slightly different stretch than in the beginning. We're going to do a squat, chin up, back is flat. And then when you get to the bottom, tuck the chin and round the shoulders and round the back, coming back up. Well, I'd like to thank my volunteers again for being good sports and helping me with this. And we'd like to thank the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center for letting us use their beautiful facility. I hope you got a good workout today. We covered all the bases. So keep drinking your water throughout the day, and we'll see you next time.